a lot of folks ask if you can get a concealed carry permit that would cover the entire United States online. Well, personally, I wish, but not so much. Depending on the state that you live in, you could get certain non-resident permits or resident permits that may cover as much of the United States as you can. But to truly get a 50-state concealed carry permit, that doesn't exist. And let me explain the reason why. Because there are many states, California being one of them, that do not honor any other permits except from their own state. California is certainly one of them. New York is another one. New Jersey is another one. And there are a handful of other states on the Eastern Seaboard or in the Midwest that have that stance. So even if you get a non-resident permit or a collective of permits, there are going to be some states where you just cannot carry because that state does not honor any other state's permits. Now, if you are a California resident, the most that you can get is about 38, 39 states, and how you do it is you get your California permit, of course, and then you would go out and get your Utah non-resident permit as well as your Arizona non-resident permit, and that'll get you about 38 states. Now, if you want the additional state, which would be, in this case would be Florida, you can get a Florida non-resident permit, which will add just Florida to that list of states that you can carry. So that would be the most as a California resident. Now, let's just say, for example, you are a resident of Idaho and you have an Idaho resident permit. Right there, you get 39 states right off the bat. So depending on what state you hail from and whether or not you have that home resident permit or a non-resident, you may get more states or less states depending on the situation. Now, as I've kind of alluded to, you can mix and match and say, okay, I'll have this resident permit and collect as many non-residents as you can to piece together as much reciprocity within the U.S. as you can. So I hope that answers the question, but the unicorn of U.S. national concealed carry unfortunately does not exist for us civilian types. The last point that I would say on that, for law enforcement, they have a special version of that, being law enforcement officers, called the LEOSA Act, where they can actually carry in almost all 50 states. There's one state in the union that does not honor that LEOSA Act, and that would be New Jersey. So if you are a law enforcement officer anywhere in the country, you can carry in any state you want, minus New Jersey, unless you are a police officer in New Jersey. So I hope that answers your question. Just one note to add on that is that at the time that we're looking at this, these laws change all the time. So today it might be 27 states where you can carry in California, and next week another state may honor California's permit, and so on and so forth. So check your reciprocity. There's many apps online. USCCA, the United States Concealed Carry Association, has a really awesome app where you can download and check what states have reciprocity with others as it relates to the permits that you have. So to keep up to date, make sure you're downloading the appropriate app, primarily from USCCA, so that way you can keep up with the ever-changing laws as it relates to CCW. Guys, the U.S. Concealed Carry Association was founded to help responsibly armed Americans like you. They're committed to providing life-saving, self-defense resources to help you and your family be safe. When you activate your membership, you'll get automatically life-saving self-defense education, industry-leading training, plus self-defense liability insurance. Don't wait till it's too late. Click the link in the description below right now to get your free USCCA Concealed Carry Guide to see what they're all about.